Let's look at this PTE reading passage. Instead of guessing missing words based on the story, we'll analyze the underlying grammar. Look at the first blank. We have 4 prepositions: behind, before, across, and from. It's tempting to pick from. Since the passage is about a monarch, a force from England sounds natural if you're thinking about where she lives. But in the PTE, grammatical context and word relationships trump what sounds right in casual conversation. The correct preposition is behind. This term establishes her as the power driving the nation, whereas from only indicates geographic origin. Force behind is a strict collocation. When force describes political influence, behind is required. Moving to the second blank, we have prepositions following the word reminder. The text mentions an earl displaying 50 paintings of the Queen at his massive castle in Kenilworth. He's using that display as a reminder directed at the people visiting him. You don't direct a reminder with someone or beyond them. The action travels directly to the receiver, giving us the fixed phrase, a reminder to someone. By learning these strict collocations, you lock in the answers quickly without having to debate the subtle meanings of every option. Blank number 3 sets up a classic trap. We have a female subject, Elizabeth, right next to the gap. Look at the options. Why is it structurally impossible to use the pronoun she here? Because the text is about the Queen, your brain naturally wants to drop she into that slot. However, this is a cleft sentence used for emphasis. This structure requires a dummy pronoun to function, meaning only it can fill the first slot of the clause. Checking the final blank, we look at the reason these artists needed wealthy sponsors. To express the purpose for an action, English grammar requires an infinitive verb. They needed sponsors in order to survive. This immediately rules out the other forms. Recognizing these sentence structures helps you apply your vocabulary more effectively, filtering out distractors that don't fit the grammatical mold. Here is our fully solved passage. Notice how these 4 mechanical rules interlocked to complete the text. We have the driving force behind England, the reminder to the guests, the cleft sentence starting with it, and the infinitive to survive showing purpose. These are the exact patterns you need to recognize on test day. Memorize these specific collocations and grammatical structures. When you face the PTE reading section, structural architecture is your most reliable guide. Keep practicing these patterns, and the correct answers will become much clearer.